Member for Burnett.
Member for Morini.
Morning, Minister and staff. Sorry, a bit of catapulting to the chair. My question's of a serious nature, and obviously I've asked this through the week of last week to do with the repatriation of the Australian South Sea Islander remains. Recently, the President of Quasiac, Clacy Fatnana, spoke with DFAT in Canberra concerning this, because it's multi-island situation between Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea and obviously other island groups. Is there anything, Minister, that we have at the moment that they're actually, from what I can gather, that DFAT will be working with the state? Have we set up anything yet, or will there be anything set up to be able to recognise this and also to be able to bring our people's remains home?
Sorry, Member for Morini, was that to the Minister? To the Minister?
To the Minister.
Sorry?
To the Minister, please.
Minister, yes. Thank you, Minister.
Through the chair, I thank the member for the question. I know that he is personally very passionate about that. We do share some ancestral connections, several generations back for me, but certainly we share some ancestral connections. Just to be clear for the chair, though, this question would normally belong in the next section of this hearing, but I'm happy if the chair is willing to allow me to answer it in this section.
Thank you, Minister. I'll give you that opportunity to answer it as you see fit. The member may wish to ask that question to the Minister for Multicultural Affairs. Over to you, Minister.
It's in the next section because the museum has a really strong role to play in all this. Yeah, so the Queensland Museum Network, of course, as the member knows, cares for ancestral remains, so skeletal remains, and secret sacred objects belonging to a number of people. But we know that that work needs to be ongoing, and the federal government has a role to play on that in terms of their relationship to the various nations that they might be having those conversations with. Can I just assure the member, and I'm happy to have further conversations with him, and in fact happy to ensure that there's a briefing for the member from the Queensland Museum Network with regards to this matter going forward, that the Queensland Museum Network is absolutely playing their role in ensuring that these matters are attended to, but it is something that is not necessarily the role of Queensland. So there's a federal and international relationship that has to be respected in all of that. But I'm happy to organise that for the member.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. And I think we will leave it there. The question does really belong in the next section, but due to the sensitivity of that question,